Hello everyone. I'm Emerald Blue. This is my channel on YouTube and I'm so happy to see you. And today we got to talk about this because it has been revealed that Robyn Dixon, from her own lips, her own mouth, has kind of basically told us that she knew about the whole thing about Juan and that anonymous woman that came out last week. Check out the video I just uploaded about it right here. I'm gonna put the card up here so you can go check that video out. I literally just released it. Let's go ahead and listen to this exclusive clip from the Reasonably Shady podcast, which is hosted by Real Housewives of Potomac's very own Robyn Dixon and Giselle Bryant
is staking claims on Juan Dixon. And I just want to say, y'all stop it. Strumpet. That's all I'm gonna say. Do you have anything to say?
Okay. So I debated on whether addressing this because you know I don't really give attention to stuff like this.
Right.
And
true.
People who want attention, but I figured there were a lot of lies and things being misconstrued. So what I will say, so for y'all, I'm sure all y'all that are listening don't really know exactly what we're talking about because you don't, live on Instagram or whatever, TikTok, Twitter, whatever it might be. Young lady came forward talking about she and Juan dated during COVID, and she shows this hotel receipt with his name on it.
Right.
Okay, that's that's legit. I don't know. I mean, that's
the premise of the allegation.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. So what I want to so what I want to say, first of all, I was aware of the situation before we filmed season 7.
Right.
And because this young lady was so pressed to tell me and to tell you, Giselle,
yes,
I assume she told the whole cast.
Right. Because she DM'd me.
Right. So all of season 7, I'm just waiting for somebody to bring it up.
Because Karen is good for thinking she got some tea,
right? Or anybody. I mean, that's our life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just ready for it. I'm waiting for it. And so when we're in Mexico and Ashley talking about us, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is it,
right?
And she talks about some blonde holding hand, him holding hands with a blonde in Georgetown and looks like Karen. I'm like, okay, this is ridiculous.
This is ridiculous.
Okay. Right. Whew. So that was, it was kind of comical to me. So then we go down that road. But however, I was already aware of the situation and I expected to talk about it on season 7.
Right.
Now, the situation when it was presented to me was discussed. It was handled. It was something we had to work through, It was not something that it was just oh, okay, whatever.
Oh, yeah. No.
However, there are a lot of things that need to be cleared up with what's being said with what allegedly happened, which did not. So,
okay.
and I want to almost maybe share the details for Patreon.
Oh, yeah. We'll give the details on the Patreon.
Yes.
So go ahead on and subscribe.
So I will give more details on Patreon. But what I will say is, yes, Juan was an idiot and communicated with this woman on Instagram, because whatever, he's bored, he needs attention, he's it's the pandemic, blah blah blah, whatever.
Right.
However, they did not date. He did not fly her anywhere.
Right.
And there is a reason why his name is on a hotel receipt, which I will share on Patreon.
Yes. Boom.
And the reason is not because he asked her to come and was volunteered to pay for this hotel room.
Right. The end.
Okay.
Yes. And then I will say several things on Patreon, let me catch her outside. Let me catch her outside.
But,
allegedly.
But since she pretty much was trying to bribe Juan and told her that she was going to become famous off of us, then I don't know, girl, go maybe, I don't know, hopefully you can start a OnlyFans and get some money off of it or something.
Yes, go show your booty on OnlyFans.
Right. Yeah. But I will say, just with respect to Juan and I, we dealt with the situation. It was definitely something that, we had to work through relationship wise. Maybe that's why the wedding didn't happen when y'all wanted it to.
Oh, really?
I mean,
let's discuss. We'll discuss on Patreon.
I mean, yeah, maybe. I mean, it's just, you know what I'm saying? But so anyway, it was something that we dealt with, and, you know, we're moving forward.
Yes. And I'm happy that y'all are moving forward.
So you just heard the clip from Reasonably Shady podcast, and I have a few things I want to say. Number one, I guess that actually answers my question about whether or not it's true, not being sure. We now know that it was in fact true, the story about Jane Doe and Robyn Dixon. Number two, she said she had a feeling it was going to come up in season 7, but she didn't actually make it a storyline. Now, I understand wanting to keep your personal life personal, but I do have an issue with people who sign up to be on reality shows and not actually share their lives. It was a patch that you guys dealt with, and I'm glad that they were able to do it. But it could have been a learning experience for other people to show that, hey, listen, we've been together all these years and there's still infidelity issues. We could have explored that whole thing about him cheating on you the first time. I think that's why they were divorced the first time. We could have explored that and how you felt. We could have saw an emotional side of you. Number 3, she's saying that because she knew that the lady reached out to Giselle, she probably reached out to other people in the cast. So she was just waiting for people to bring it up. But even though what Karen said may not have been 100% correct and it didn't correlate to what was actually, done, potato, because, she's not really talking about what happened with that other girl, but she's saying something. But I do remember hearing that she didn't really deny it. She said she can't comment on that. Number 4, the fact that Giselle was like, I'm going to catch you outside. Allegedly, Giselle, you ain't going to bust the grape. And also Giselle talking about, Karen likes to, you see how she said drop, and then she stopped from saying drop, and she said fake, something, whatever she said, about Karen likes to act like she has the tea. But you're about to say she likes to drop the tea. If something did in fact happen and this was actually a true story, why would you say she tries to act like she has something? So if she did have something, why are you acting like it would have been a lie? Anyways, girl, please, your old ass. My question for you, Giselle Bryant, did you catch the girls outside that Jamal was cheating on you with and having babies wet? Since you're going to talk about catching people outside, girl, you ain't going to do that. Not squat. I did it. I am not a violent person, guys. I'm just saying. Girl, why did you marry that man? Robyn, why? We got through it. It's a patch we got through. Oh, and his name's not on the receipt because he invited her. Oh, no, but from what I have heard exclusively from people who actually listen on Patreon, his name is on the receipt because the girl forgot her wallet and he has to go pay. So if that's the case, Robyn, where is the refund receipt from when she gave Juan the money back? Because if this is a whole case about she forgot her wallet and he came to pay for the room for her, where is the fact that she gave the money back? Or did Juan say it's okay, it's all on me? She also said they didn't date, which I feel like they didn't date, because if it was so that you guys were in an exclusive, committed relationship on the side, you would have released those too. So I believe her when it comes to that. I don't believe her when it comes to everything she's saying. But anyways, we don't have to go deep into it. Basically, Robyn knew this wasn't a lie. The girl didn't lie. And they saying that she's trying to get clout or whatever. In a sense, I kind of understand where they're coming from, because if she already told Robyn about it, which when Giorgio did the video, he said that the young lady said that she told Robyn and Robyn knows. So why did she come out and do it publicly after they got married? Is she mad? You ain't want to mess with him anymore. You want to be known as the sow. You want to be the next coleslaw, the next mac and cheese. What are you gonna get from this? Hype, girl. And you still ain't exposed yourself, but we still don't know what you look like. That's the video update. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you guys next time. Emerald Lou, and I'm out. Peace.